4 is to 7. All right, so which one is this constant part? Okay. Yeah, so what do I do over here? Times how many? Okay, times 4, correct, times 4. Times 4 times 4. Over here I must times? Times 5, correct, times 5. Right, so it becomes 12, 20 and 35, all right? Can? Okay, so now let's move on to ratio of A and B is 3:5. First of all, this one, is it units or is it numbers? Units or numbers? Okay, good. Units, yeah, this is in units. So, so A and B, right, are two people. If they both gave away the same number, right? So they have some, I have some apples and bananas, and I both lost the same number. I lost 10 apples and I lost 10 bananas. What remains the same? Is it the part, the difference? Is it a constant part, a constant difference, or is it a constant total? Which one remains the same? I both lost 10. Which one remains the same? Yeah? Okay, come on, I draw up for you. So B is 5 units. A is 3 units. What's my difference? What's my difference over here? 2 units, correct. 2 units. All right. Now I'm telling you both lost the same amount. I'm going to draw a line here and cut away the amount that they lost. So they both lost this amount. What remains the same? The constant difference. The difference remains the same. Can you see? Okay, one more time. What remains the same? The difference remains the same. If I add back, both of them add the same amount, what remains the same? The difference. I add back some more, both added the same amount, what remains the same? The difference remains the same, which is this part. This part doesn't change. Can you understand? So the trick to remembering this is that if they both gain the same amount, add the same amount, or they both lose the same amount, the difference remains the same. Okay? So for constant difference question, right, very often it's an age question. Age. Alright, so let's say you're 12 this year and let's say I'm 20. What's the difference between us? 8 years, right? So the difference between us is 8 years. And so right now, this is my age and this is your age, right? The difference between us is 8 years. Okay? 10 years later, what is the difference between us? 10 years later, what is the difference between us? Still 8, right? 50 years later, what's the difference between us? 100 years later, what's the difference between us? 1,000 years later, our bones in the grave, what's the difference between the age of our bones? Also 8 years. Yeah? So it will always be 8 years, regardless of which number. So age question, right, is always 8 years. Those kind of father and the son, the ratio is this, then 10 years later, and don't know what happened, and then the ratio is that. It's always the difference is the same. Yeah, difference is the same. Okay, when you upgrade the ratio, right, you always use the upgraded ratio. Right, always use the upgraded ratio. Don't use the remaining one. Don't use the original. Right, so once your times are ready, then use the upgraded one. Okay? Okay, come. I'm going to show you her method, which is going to be A and B, 3, 5, 1, 3. Total is 8. Total is 4. Correct? Then you say times 4. Times 4 becomes 20. Times 4 becomes 12. Times 8. Times 8 becomes 24. Times 8 becomes 8. Okay, then 12 minus 8 minus 4 units. So minus 4 units is 10. That is very difficult. But you can work it out. I mean, if you use decimal points, everything, you still can work it out. But can you see the numbers become very big? Then it's very unpleasant to work with. If I can work with smaller numbers, I prefer. Okay, so that's how I do it. Can understand constant total? Yeah. Constant total, right? The clue to it, when you see things like I give you, or Or within 3 people, I give you something, you give her something, she give me something. 我们怎么给来给去哦 what remains the same? Total remains the same, no matter how we give each other. Sometimes even I also forget. When I read those kind of like 3 people, Adam, Bob, Charlie lah. Adam gave Charlie half lah. Bob gave Charlie 1/3 of what he had lah. Then Charlie gave Bob 32 banana lah. How many did they have altogether? It's super confusing, right? But in the end, it's just a constant total question. The total remains the same because 他们给来给去 no matter how they give, the total remains the same. Yeah, total remains the same. Okay, 1/7 of the books on shelf A were moved to shelf B. The ratio then became 3:5. There were 156 more books on A than B. Is this the one? Is this the one that you all did before? Yeah? 1/7 was moved from A to B. Ratio became 3:5. Then there were 156 more books on B than A. Okay, come, let's take a look. Okay, 1/7 moved from A to B. Which one is it? Constant, total, difference, or part? 1/7 moved to A. Shh, don't say out. Tell me. Constant, total, constant difference, or constant part? 1/7 was moved from A to B. Lisa, don't look around. Constant, total, constant difference, or constant part? Okay, able put down. Constant, total, 1/7 was moved from A to B. Constant. Okay, I got it. Which one? No. 1/7 moved from A to B. 我给你，你给我. I give you, you give me. It's a constant. Total. Can you all get it? Alright. Come, raise up your fingers. Raise up 7 fingers. 7 fingers. Are you serious? Abel gave Yulisa 1/7 of his fingers. Alright, so I take 1 and then, so now the total is still the same because 他给他嘛，加起来 is still the same. Okay, can you all tell? So 1/7 of A was moved to B. So I have A and I have B, right? So 1/7 was moved from A to B. I also don't know how to write that out. Wait, After that, the ratio became 3:5. I just write the after one. There were 156 more books on B than A. This line, 156 more books on B and A, right? Am I looking for the total, the difference, or the part? 156 more books on B than A. Which one is it? Yeah, difference, difference. Can you all tell? Wait, do you all say difference? Yeah. 156 more books on B than A. I'm looking for the difference. If I say there are 156 books on A, am I looking for constant, total, or difference, part, or total? 156 books on A. Difference, part, or total? 156 books on A. It's actually a part. So I'm saying 3 unit is 156. It's okay. If I say there are 156 books all together, is it a total, part, or difference? Okay, all together you can tell, right? Okay. There are 15 books on B. Total, part, or difference? Total, part, or difference? 15 books on B. Okay, part, so therefore 5 units is 15. There are, A has 10 less books than B. Total, part, or difference? Can, difference, can tell? B has 12 more than A. Okay, can, the books on B is how else do they phrase it? The books on B is 12 more than A. Okay. What's that? The books on B is 12 more than A. Difference, A has 12 books. Go. A has 12 books. A has 12 books. Okay, so 3 units is 12 Can? B has 15. B has 15. Can I? The number of books on the shelves is 30. Number of books on the shelves is 30. Can I? Total. The A has 12 less than B. A has 12 less than B. Okay. Difference B has 16 more than A. B has 16 more than A. Difference okay. Can you all get it? Says there were 156 more books on B than A. Which one is it? Total, difference, or part? Total, more books. Okay, correct. So difference. I need to find difference. So difference is 2 units, and 2 units is 156.
Then you have to.
Then what's the next step? Find
1 unit.
1 unit lah. 1 unit is. I work it out nicely for you all okay. It's very rare that I work it out nicely 78. Okay, 78. Now how to find A and B? How to find A and B? 78 times
390.
78 times 3 and 78 times 5 lah. Okay, so 2, 3, 4 and 390. Can? Okay. Okay. This is in the end In the end there was this In the end was this. Everybody lift up 7 fingers. Lift up 7 fingers. I'm going to chop 1 finger off from everybody. Chop. I take out 1 7. I cut away 1 7 of a finger. Okay, so it is 1 finger lah. How many fingers have you left? 6, right? You got 6 fingers left, right? If in terms of units, how many units have you left? 6 units, right? I'm telling you now, I take away 1/7 of your finger, throw it away, and you are left with 2, 3, 4, whatever lah. Okay? What is the units of 2, 3, 4? 6 units. Can tell? So it is, I have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7. I remove 1 away. I cut out 1 away. How many units am I left with? 6 units. And my 6 units is 2, 3, 4. Can you find 1 unit?
Yes.
Yeah? So 1 unit is 2, 3, 4 divided by 6 to find 1 unit. And so can you find 7 units? So times 7. Times 7 you get this, right?
Yes.
You got the total for this, right? Then after that, can you find what is B at first? You got this total, right? Then this 7 units minus away the total. Then you get B at first. You need me to draw it out for you?
Oh, I get it now.
Okay, so 2, 3, 4 plus 3, 9, 0. This is the total. Can? This is your 7 units. You have to find your 7 units, which is you have to find your 7 units. Okay, from 6 units, 2, 3, 4, find 1 unit, then find 7 units. So this 7 units. Then the other side is your B at first.
Oh, I get it now.
Can see? Can understand the relationship?
So after you find the 7 units, right?
That's A, right? So the total of 2, 3, 4 plus 3, 9, 0 minus away A, then you get. What?
This one, the hard one, the 36 onwards.
Wait